Hey, this is Jamey with Stegmaier Games, and today I'm going to live play another round of Rolling Realms using this month's solo challenge brought to you on Board Game Geek from Micah. He did the die rolls already. I am just going to show you what those die rolls are today. I don't know what they are yet either, though. I'm trying to beat, let's see what scores I'm trying to beat today. There are, what score? Okay, so the leaderboard so far for round 2, someone got 19.3 in round 2. So 19.3, really good score. So hopefully a pretty high scoring round here. We'll see how I do. We have Pendulum. So in Pendulum, you are going to use any number to circle one of these octagons, and you don't gain anything right away. Then later on in the round, typically, you will cross off numbers in these hourglasses, and when you completely cross off the final number in any hourglass, you gain all of the resources, all the benefits that you previously circled in these octagons, and they remain circled. So later on, when you complete a different hourglass, you get all the same benefits, and maybe even more if you've circled more since then. In between two cities, you're writing down a number in any square, as long as it's not orthogonally adjacent to the exact same number. When you complete a row or column, you get some resources, and the stars you get are based on the star values of the other two realms. You get the star value equal to the lower of those two other realms. But there is a maximum to that. The maximum is the number of squares that you've actually filled in between two cities. And then in My Little Scythe, you're crossing off a number and gaining the corresponding resource. If you cross off the same number, when you cross off the same number, you get coins. So if I have a 2 here and then I cross off another 2, I not only get a heart, but I also get a coin as well. And then at the end of the round, you look at the total resources that you've earned over the course of that round, whether or not you've actually spent them. And if you have 6 of a resource, you get 2 stars. So let's jump right in. Again, I won't be rolling dice today. I have a link in the comments here to show you the solo challenge. The first roll of the challenge, let me find out what it is myself, is a 3 and a 4. I believe that was the same roll yesterday in the first round. So 3 and a 4. All right, what are we going to do with that? It would be nice to get some early resources, maybe from My Little Scythe. I do like to get Pendulum started right away if possible. Let's put here. I tried something different with Pendulum recently, where I tried to get close to finishing off the hourglasses and then circling in the octagon. So I might do that today. Yeah, let's cross off this 4, and then with the 3, we'll get a heart. And I don't have anything to do in between two cities yet, but I will. Oh, I will. All right, turn 2. We have a 3 and a 1. Again, this seems very similar to yesterday. Let me see if this is actually the same. Yeah, so far it's exactly the same as the previous round. I wonder if that's what these solo challenges do. I don't know. 3 and a 1. This is the first solo challenge that I've tried. 3 and a 1. Well, we have another 3 now, so I could cross off the 3 in My Little Scythe. I think I should probably do that. That'll give me a pumpkin, and now I have my second 3, so I get a coin as well. The 3, let's use right here in Pendulum. And I could make a 1 value die. I might as well, really. And let's put it right here in between two cities. All right, turn 3. A 3 and a 5. Interesting. Yeah, I guess I should probably try to forget what I rolled yesterday, because it looks like they are the same numbers so far. So 3 and a 5. Again, if you're joining me now, I am not rolling because I'm using the solo challenge rolls available on Board Game Geek. I'll share that link with you later. So we have a 3 and a 5. So the 3, what to do with that 3? Let's put the 3 over here in Pendulum, I think. Put that right there. And the 5 we'll put over in My Little Scythe right there to get a heart. All right, then turn 4. We have another 3 and a 4. When you do have numbers that add up to 7, you can spend 2 coins to copy one of those numbers, but I don't have 2 coins right now. A 3 and a 4. So not great for my little Scythe. It's okay, but it's not great. The 4, I probably want to use in Pendulum for something. I can't use the 3 or the 4 there otherwise. And between 2 cities, it wouldn't be bad to put something over there as well. Let's put the 4 in between 2 cities and the 3 over here in Pendulum right there. All right, turn 5. We have a 2 and a 3. All right, 2 and a 3. So I could use the 2 over here in Pendulum. We'll do that. We'll put the 2 in Pendulum right there. We'll put the 3 in between 2 cities to get 2 coins. And we'll use one of those coins to create a 1 value die and put it over here in, where do I want to put that? Let's put it in my little Scythe. So I get another heart. I do have 3 hearts now, so I could use 3 hearts to copy one of these dice. I don't think I want to do that though. So let's see what turn 6 is. In turn 6, we have a 6 and a 2. All right, 6 and a 2. I don't want to use this 6 over here yet, but I do want to use a number in Pendulum. That number doesn't really matter, so it might as well probably be a 1, although I could use a 1 over in my little Scythe as well. How should I do this? Yeah, so a 1 would probably be best on my little Scythe. Let's do that. So I'll use a 1 first to get another coin and a pumpkin from my little Scythe. Now I have a 2 and a 6 to use in between 2 cities and Pendulum. We'll put the 2, well, yeah, it doesn't really matter here. I'll use a 6 over in Pendulum. We'll put the 2 over in between 2 cities right here. Yeah, that'll work. And I've used all 3 realms. Don't have 3 pumpkins. So on to turn 7. This is going fast. I'm a little worried here. I'm probably behind the gate a little bit, but that's okay. I have a 1 and a 2. And I only have, yeah, I'm 1 behind in Pendulum, which is going to be problematic. A 1 and a 2. So I definitely need to use one of them in Pendulum. Let's put the 2 up here and go for that. So I'm just kind of holding out in Pendulum, hoping that I can use Pendulum 3 times during the final 2 turns of the game. In between 2 cities, I could put a number over there. It can't be a 1. And so I don't know if I think I said use a 2 there. I'm going to make that a 1. It doesn't matter what it is because I want to put a 2 over here in between 2 cities, I think. It may not actually matter. But yeah, let's put a 2 over there to get a pumpkin and a coin. And now I could create a 2 value die. Actually, no, let's do this. Let's create a 1 value die and 3 pumpkins to use Pendulum again to finish off this hourglass. That'll give me a bunch of resources. I haven't used my little Scythe yet. So I get 2 stars, I get a pumpkin, I get 2 coins, and I get a heart. And again, I haven't used my little Scythe yet, so I could put a number over there if I really wanted to. Should I do it? Why not? Should we put a 2 over there in my little Scythe? I'm a little hesitant here because my little Scythe, I'm on track for getting all the resources I need to finish the game. And I don't necessarily need that. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do that. Let's hold off and just go to turn 8 and see what happens. Turn 8. I had a feeling this was coming. I didn't know exactly when it was coming, but I remembered hitting 2 6s yesterday. And I think the random number generator kind of messed up here. So yeah, we have a 6 and a 6 in turn 8. All right, a 6 and a 6. So 6 is great over here in Pendulum. I like that. Let's go ahead and do it. 6 over there. We have 2 stars. We have a heart. We have a pumpkin and 2 coins. Now we have a pair of 6s, so I could use 2 hearts to copy one of those 6s. I might do it. Probably might as well do it. Although I may not need to do it, because my little Scythe, again, I think we are covered there. But I need to put a 6 over here in between 2 cities. And need to fully score my little Scythe, I need another pumpkin and another heart. So let's put the 6 right here, I think. Let's put it there. Again, I could copy a 6 and throw it over in my little Scythe, but I don't know if using those resources is that effective because I'd have to use 2 resources to put a 6 in there, and it may not pay off. I would only get 1 resource in return. It's a little bit of a gamble because I don't know for sure that I will have a number that I can complete this row. That's the row. But I can just make a number. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. I'd rather have everything ready to get this 5. I'm on a pretty good track here. So let's do the final roll. Turn 9, a 6 and a 3. A 6 and a 3. All right, so that actually helps a lot. I can turn that 6 into a 5 to get that over here in Pendulum. Get 2 more stars, 2 more coins, a pumpkin, and a heart. So I got what I needed to get full score in my little Scythe, and I have a 3 to use. I need to use it if possible. Oh, that's unfortunate. I can't complete that row. That would have been nice. But I can complete this column in between 2 cities, which is nice. And that gets me 2 pumpkins. And again, I might as well not spend these resources to do anything tricky because I'll just be spending resources that I already have. So I'm getting full stars. So I'm getting all 6 stars here. I have at least 6 numbers here. I look at the lower score of the other 2 realms. That's another 6 stars. So that's 18. And then 18 plus a bunch of unspent resources. That's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's 19.6. That's a fantastic score. Hopefully I didn't mess up there because I think I did get one of the highest scores over here. 19.3 was what someone else got. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. That turned out well. I maybe this is the thing that the solo challenge does. I don't love that the numbers are the same because I don't know if that's a little glitch or something. Micah says something in the comments down here. What did Micah say? He said, he had a comment. He said, I don't know. I thought Micah had a comment at some point in here. Maybe I missed it. Thought he had a comment. But yeah, so maybe there was a little glitch. I just don't like knowing what's coming up next. That's the fun of the rolls. But that's okay. I had fun doing this, and we'll see how I do in the final round tomorrow. Thanks for playing along. Let me know your score in the comments below. I'll put this video up on YouTube. You're probably watching it there on YouTube, and we'll see how you do. All right, take care. Bye.